Now, let's shift gears over to a number of relatively easy questions from the world of earned value. I know some of you have already started covering earned value, and I would like to test you on some very straightforward questions. These are very basic, but once we're done with the basic questions, we're going to be changing gears to the more difficult questions. Are you ready? Let's go to our first question. Here's your first question. It reads, SPI is 0.75 on your project. What does this mean? Now, I'm just going to give you 20 seconds because it's either you know it or you don't. So 20 seconds coming up on the timer. Go. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The answer to this, anything less than 1 in the indices is unfavorable. So the answer to this is the earned value is lower than the planned value, option B. In other words, you are behind schedule. Okay? You're behind schedule. That's what that means. Are you ready for your next one? Here's your next one. CPI is 0.96 on your project. What does this mean? Again, 20 seconds coming up. Go for it. All right, that's the end of the time allocation. So the answer to this one, my friends, again, it's unfavorable. And because it's unfavorable, the answer is when CPI is less than 1, earned value must be lower than the actual cost. All right, let's move on to another one. This is slightly harder. This reads, the budgeted cost of work scheduled for a project during the first month is $200. What does this mean for the first month? What do you think? Again, 30 seconds should be enough to answer this. It's a little bit on the harder side, but you should know what it means. Go for it. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So what does this mean? It means that the planned value, which is budgeted cost of work scheduled, is $200. Think about it. What is planned value? It is a budgeted cost of work scheduled. Actual cost is actual cost of work performed, and earned value is the budgeted cost of work performed. All right. So I hope this makes sense to you. A lot of people say, I don't know earned value. I'm not going to take the exam. No, don't do that. Just know what the basics mean on page 267 in the PMBOK guide. Why don't we go there for a quick second? So in the PMBOK guide, page 267, that page has got a list of the metrics you need to know: PV, EVAC, BAC, CV, SV, VAC, CPI, SPI, EAC, ETC, TCPI. That's what you need to know. So know them, master them, and you'll be in great shape. That's my advice. Don't postpone your exam because of earned value. Just spend a day, right? Do our earned value mania on Praizion, and you'll be laughing all the way to the exam. Okay, let's take a look at another one here. This says the planned value every month of a 6-month project is $150. The cumulative actual cost of work performed by month 4 of your project is $300. What does this mean? I'm going to give you a minute, and I'll give you a minute and even 30 seconds because I know some of you might have to read this multiple times. So try that, and I want to know the answer. All right, I was very lenient on the time there, but I am hoping you have got an answer. The answer to this one is A. So what does this mean? It means the cumulative PV by month 4 is $600. Why is that? Because it says the planned value every month of a 6-month project is $150. So think about it. If the month is 6 months long, right? And every month of a 6-month project, it's 150. At month 4, it will be 150 times 4, which is 600. Your budget, though, is going to be $800 because if it's a 6-month project, or I beg your pardon, $900 because your budget 6 times 150 means 900, but that's not what they're asking in this. The budget at completion would be 900, not 800. So that's why option D is wrong. It has nothing to do with the actual cost because it says the actual cost is cumulative. See? So we can strike these out one by one. When you get a question like this, you just want to strike out using the process of elimination for which of these are bogus. So BAC is 900. The actual cost for month 4 is not told. It's the cumulative actual cost that we know is 300, so that's wrong. EAC is estimate at completion. That is not mentioned in the question, so the answer is A. Okay, so if you add up all of the planned values for 4 months, you get $600. So a little bit of a tricky one. It needs a little bit of thinking. All right. Let's move on to our next question. This you only need 30 seconds for. The planned value every month of a 6-month project is $150. The cumulative actual cost of work performed by month 4 of your project is $300. What does this mean? It's very similar to the last one. In fact, it's the same question, but it's asking you something different. So using the process of elimination, let's go again. Using the process of elimination, you know that cumulative PV at the end of month 4 is 600, so A is wrong. Planned value is not 150 at random. It doesn't really tell you for which month or whether it's cumulative, so we can strike that out, okay? Actual cost for month 6 only is $1,200. That is not correct. That is not mentioned. The budget at completion, BAC, is $900. So if you do 6 times 150, you will get 900. And that is why the answer is $900. Okay? Great. We're going to move from here into the more difficult zone, my friends. So let's go into one of the backbreaker zone questions. And let's start off with this one in the backbreaker zone. I will give a word of caution here, though. If you really want to get the best from this experience, you have to be going through it by trying to solve it yourself. You got to open up a blank piece of paper and really put pedal to metal to do this, okay? So I'm going to give you, for this one, I'll give you 3 minutes. That's 3 times the amount of time, almost, on a PMP exam question. So you are the superintendent of a forklift logistics operation and warehouse flow project. The cumulative cost to date is $585,000. At month 3, work completed is 25%. The budget is spread over 5 months equally at $2,300 per month. What is the EAC if schedule performance and cost performance have significant impact on the outcome? Those are your options. I give you 3 minutes. Go. Going through this question will uncover gaps in your understanding. Trust me. That is why I tell you, take out a blank piece of paper and just let's do it. You're going to benefit from it. I'll see you in 3 minutes. All right, my friends, welcome back. And I am really hoping that you did solve this. So let's break it down. I want to show you some of the information here to highlight. Trust me, for your understanding of earned value management, this question is going to help you. I just want you to pay close attention to the nuances, tiny little nuances of this question. So you're superintendent of this forklift logistics operation and warehouse flow project. That's all well and good, but it doesn't really add value to the question. Where we begin to see the value is cumulative cost to date. So what do you understand this to be? Well, what this means is the actual cost is $585,000. That's what that means. So 585,000 is the actual cost. And we would say cumulative. You get it? Cumulative actual cost is equal to this. Okay? That's the first stage. And then it says at month 3, work completed is 25%. So you could say percent complete is equal to 0.25. See? All right, so let me go to the actual information I have here. This is how you would solve it. Tackle it as follows. All right, so we've got the BAC. We know the earned value is 25% of the BAC. We find the earned value, then we find the cost performance index. Then we find the planned value by multiplying 230 by 3. We find the SPI. See the SPI there? Divide earned value by planned value, and then put them all into that overarching formula, which is AC plus BAC minus EV divided by SPI times CPI. And you will, if you do everything right, you will get the answer that is 585 plus 4,212,000. And that will give you option B. So the answer to this, my friends, is option B right there. All right. And that brings us to the end of this episode of Hard Questions on the Daily Drill. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something from it. Just try to match up whatever you do with what I did, and I hope it makes sense for you. All right. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.